Okay, so for hello everyone. Okay, so now we've looked at shift and we've looked at mode. Okay, so now the if you press shift and press the mode, you see a different and this thing. So remember, this is the mode button. So but if you press shift, and because of the orange right up that's there, it will no longer be mode again. So if I press shift and I press it, it will become setup. Okay, like the setup. Okay, now the setup, like the mode, you access each of these setup using the numbers assigned to it. Okay, so we'll look at the function of each setup right about now. Okay, now if you have like your fraction now, or any other this thing, if you check it, you see that this has the natural display on paper of your fraction. So that if I press it, you see that's how it will come out. If I press shift and I press it, this is how it will come out. Okay, so that's the mass. If I press square root, you see how it's coming out like natural display on paper. If I press shift and I press it, you see that also with this. Okay, so but now if I press the shift and I press the setup, remember the setup is like settings. Okay, and then the mode is like the type of mass you want to carry out, mathematical operations you want to carry out. Okay, that's the difference between the mode and the setup. Okay, now if I put a linear, that's 2. If I press 2 now, you see the mass is gone. Okay, so that's how I know that I'm on linear now. So if I press the fraction now, you see it's coming out in a straight line. Oh, so now it gives us this on a straight line. So you see it's no longer, if I press this now, it's no longer in this form, but rather that's those are doing integral will understand the difference. So if I press 2, that is linear now, and I press it, you see to give us. Okay, so you understand it. So if I go to setup again, I have degree, rad and grad. Okay, so the degree, like angles, these 2, 3, 4, 5 gives us the type of angles we want our answers to be in. Okay, and you have, these are the angles, you still see them here. So when you're working with these angles, okay, let's say I have my pi, I know pi to be 3.14, that's it. So if I put it to be degree, that's it. Say degree, isn't it? But once I change it to radian, 4 is now radian. Oh, so this will give us this. So now the pi in radian is this. Oh, so me putting the degree here is to indicate to the computer that this is, we are working with angles. Okay, so that's it. Then I go to the next one. So the fix is the number of decimal points, and let's press it. So let's press 5. So your answer will always be in 5 decimal points. Then the scientific, so 6, so that will be a 6 decimal significant figure. Significant figure is different from decimal points. Okay, so the sky is 7 is decimal significant figure, 6 is decimal point, and then you have 8 norm. Okay, so another thing about the setup, you have this arrow here pointing down. So if I press it down, you see the setup has changed. Okay, so if I want my answer to always be in a mixed fraction, that is 1, I'll press it. If I want it to always be in proper or improper fraction, I'll press 2. Then the complex, then the stats, display, and contrast. So contrast, that is 6. Let me press the 6. So you can lighten, yeah, or you can darken. Okay, so I'll take it back. Okay, so that's it on